My name is Danielle Maldonado Teodoro, and I have Impostor Syndrome. Every time you got praised by something, you get this temporary feeling that, oh, I am good, I am doing great. But then, soon after, you think, oh, maybe that wasn't enough. Maybe this person was lying. Maybe this person was just being nice to me because they think I'm nice. The first time I found out about what is imposter syndrome was through an article I read in the internet. And this article was an account of a woman who was doing her PhD and how she had to give it up to keep healthy because she had imposter syndrome as well, and she was suffering a lot from it. In this article, she was saying that it's very common, the imposter syndrome, among third level students, because this is an environment where we are evaluated all the time. I've done so many things in my life, but still I caught myself so many times in the last few years thinking that I failed in life and that I didn't achieve the things I wanted to, that I'm not the way I was supposed to be, or the things I've achieved are not enough or are not in the way I wanted them to be. So I usually look at my flaws instead of looking at my strengths. The worst thing that comes with feeling like a fraud is the anxiety, is this overwhelming feeling that it doesn't matter what you do, you won't be able to make it. It's not having faith on yourself to start new projects. It's thinking that everything you try, you won't have what it takes, or people will think that you're not capable of those things. And it's this paralyzing fear that stops you from doing things when you have to do them because you think you don't have what it takes. I think also the times we live in, they are like a fertile soil for this type of problems, because we tend to look at the outside, at the others, and compare their lives with ours, and we tend to think that comparing to them we are a failure because we see the better versions of everything and everyone else. We don't get to see people's problems or faults because everything we show these days is our better version of everything. A way to overcome imposter syndrome is to seek for help, but more important than everything is to acknowledge that you have the problem and try to be kind to yourself, telling yourself that you're not a fraud and that you might be struggling with the same problems as a lot of people out there are struggling with might be helpful. Acknowledging that you have abilities, you are a high achiever, and that's not due to any luck or people's sympathy. It's something that can start the process.